Imagine a place so quiet, so tucked away that most Americans don't even know it exists. A place with no skyscrapers, no flashy nightlife, no paparazzi, yet it's home to some of the richest people in the entire country. No, this isn't Beverly Hills, it's not Miami, it's not even Aspen. It's a tiny mountain village in North Carolina called Cashiers, and it hides more billionaires per square mile than some major US cities. You won't find neon signs here. You won't see supercars parked outside luxury storefronts. Instead, you'll see mist-covered mountains, quiet forests, curving roads, and gated communities so private that most people driving by have no idea who lives inside. And that's the whole point. Cashiers wasn't built for attention. It was built for disappearing. Cashiers is a small village in the Blue Ridge Mountains of North Carolina. It's a peaceful little patch of land surrounded by waterfalls, hiking trails, lakes, and thick forests. It looks like any other mountain town from the outside, maybe even a little sleepy, a little old-fashioned, but behind the trees, behind the hills, and especially behind the gates, there's a world very few people ever see. Many of America's wealthiest families come here to vanish. Billionaires, CEOs, Fortune 500 executives, old money families, heirs to giant corporations, they don't come for fame. They come for silence, privacy, safety, space. Because in Cashiers, privacy isn't a bonus, it's the product. The first thing that makes Cashiers so unusual is how invisible the wealth is. There's no giant, rich neighborhood you can drive through. Everything is hidden. Homes are tucked deep into the forest, roads twist into private lanes. Gated communities block off entrances, and inside those communities, private restaurants, private lakes, private hiking trails, private chefs, private security. Whole worlds that outsiders will never see. Some of the wealthiest residents live inside ultra-exclusive golf communities, places where membership alone can cost more than most people's houses. These aren't normal golf courses, they're luxury sanctuaries with mountain views, perfectly manicured greens, and clubhouses that feel more like five-star resorts. But membership isn't about playing golf, it's about being with people who live the same lifestyle. It's about building a bubble where billionaires can relax, without cameras, without attention, without being recognized. Even the village's design supports privacy. Cashiers isn't crowded. In fact, the year-round population is tiny, just a few thousand people. No major highways cut through it. There are no malls, no big chain stores, and definitely no tourist traps overflowing with crowds. And that makes it the perfect escape for people who want to blend in. What's even more fascinating is how locals and billionaires live side by side but in completely separate worlds. The typical visitor might walk through the small square shopping area, grab a coffee, check out the boutiques, and enjoy the mountain vibes, completely unaware that a billionaire's home might be sitting just a few minutes away, hidden behind a private road. There's no bragging here, no flashy jewelry, no aggressive displays of wealth. In Cashiers, silence is the luxury. And then there's the history. Wealthy families have been coming to Cashiers for generations. It started with old Southern elite families who wanted summer homes away from the heat. Over time, more wealthy people discovered the area, especially those who didn't want the attention that comes with places like Malibu or Palm Beach. The result? A quiet billionaire migration to a mountain village almost no one talks about. One of the most interesting parts is how Cashiers doesn't feel like the kind of place billionaires live. It feels simple, rustic, peaceful. But behind that simplicity is serious money. Some homes cost $5 million, $10 million, even up to $30 million not because they're huge mansions, but because they sit on pristine mountain land with views that feel unreal. In Cashiers, the scenery is the luxury. Even celebrities and CEOs come here because the village gives them something they can't always buy: anonymity. You can walk around town without anyone asking for photos or bothering you. You can go into a restaurant and people won't swarm you. You can kayak on a lake without someone trying to follow you with a drone. Cashiers protects its people, whether they're regular families or billionaires. And then there's the culture. Everything here moves slower. People come to unwind, not to party. The days are peaceful, the nights are quiet. You'll hear birds, not horns. You'll smell pine trees, not car exhaust. It feels like stepping into another world. A world that hasn't been swallowed by stress, traffic, and constant noise. In a way, Cashiers is the opposite of what we think wealth looks like. When we picture billionaires, we imagine yachts, red carpets, designer stores. But many of the richest people in America don't want that lifestyle 24/7. They want a break from it. They want comfort, calm, and space. They want a place where no one bothers them. Cashiers offers exactly that. And that's what makes this village so fascinating. It's not loud, it's not flashy, it's not trying to be famous. Yet behind its quiet charm lies a hidden world filled with some of the wealthiest people in America. People who chose this place not for attention, but for escape. So the next time you imagine a billionaire town, forget the palm trees and the beach houses. Remember Cashiers, a village in the mountains where wealth hides in the trees, where privacy is priceless, and where some of America's richest residents live in complete silence. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell buttons. Peace.